What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how I made $2,200 in profits in less than a week by flipping just one car with no mechanical experience and without having to spend hours searching for this deal. So I'm going to walk you through my entire process on how I did this flip. If you don't know me, I do a lot of car flips. I've been doing it for a little bit. I have a lot of other side hustles that I do, but by far, car flipping is one of my favorite things to do. And I just want to document my process and hopefully teach some of you how you can get started in car flipping. It's a little bit of an intimidating process because there is some good upfront money that you need to invest. And a lot of people mostly get scared about buying a wrong vehicle, thinking that they need to fix cars up. And I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos where people think that you need to buy a really messed up car, fix it up, and then make your margin and sell it for profit. But that's just not the case. That's not what I do. And I like to do it the most simple way as possible, which is just finding a good deal and then putting it right back on the marketplace. And you could still make $1,500 to $2,000 profit doing that. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned for this video because I'm going to show you exactly how I did just that. Okay, so the first part I'm going to walk you through is how I actually found the deal. And I was just looking around in Facebook Marketplace to see what I could find. So when I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, I found this particular listing. I didn't take screenshots of every single picture that he posted, but right off the bat, you can see it's a 2011 Mazda 6 for $4,300. That's a pretty good price, and I knew that was a really good price just from looking at the listing. So once I found this car, I knew that if I looked at the Kelley Blue Book price on the private party value, it was at 5,900. And private party value is what everybody looks at when they're looking to buy a car. So that's what you want to go off of as well. And if I were to buy the car at full price, full asking price of 43, I'm still profiting over $1,000 by selling it at 59. So I knew it was a good price, and every price is negotiable. So the next part is just I needed to negotiate the price and go see the car in person. Okay, now I'm gonna briefly go over what happened when I actually went to go look at the car. So when I went to go look at the car, it was exactly what I thought it was. So it was just super dirty. The guy hadn't washed it in probably months. The interior was super disgusting. Like it was just dirty overall. And from there, the car drove perfectly. There was no noises. There was nothing towards the car. And I can explain how I inspect cars in detail in another video. Right now, I'm just kind of walking you through this flip. So once we came down to it, we did the negotiation. He wanted 43. I needed to be at 38. So my first offer to him was basically saying, "Hey, I like the car. I'm interested. I have cash in hand," which is a really good thing to have. You don't want to go to meet a car and then agree on a price and then have to go get the money. You want to be there and ready, and you want to let the seller know that you have cash in your hand ready to go. So I told the guy, I have cash in hand, but your asking price is a little out of my budget. Listen, I'm willing to take it right now, but I need to be at 36. So he said, you know what? Just give me 37, and if you can give me 37, it's yours. And you don't want to be excited and be like, yes, I got it for 37. You need to tell the guy, okay, that's a little more than I'm willing to pay, but if I can take the car today, if you have the pink slip in hand, I'm willing to meet you at 37. And that way he feels like he won this negotiation, even though really we were willing to pay 38 and my maximum was 4,000. So I got it way below what I wanted. So 37 is perfect. So that was it. I acquired the car for 3,700, which is $3,700. And now all that was left to do was just detail it and then take pictures and put it right back on the marketplace. The only thing I really did to it was I cleaned the headlights, and this is something I do to every single car in order for it to look brand new. In this car in particular, the headlights were really, really yellow and had a lot of dirt on them. So I sanded it down and I detailed it, made the headlights look brand new. I shined the tires and made that look new. From there, I sprayed Febreze inside the car because it actually kind of smelled. Sound like it just has a certain smell, and you want to make the car smell fresh, make people feel good when they're inside. And then finally, I just kind of touched up the plastic parts around the car because they were sort of fading. And there's a certain product called from Meguiar that you could put, and it shines up the black plastic parts. And after that, once that was all said and done and the car was detailed, here's my listing on OfferUp. So it's a 2011 Mazda 6. I listed it for 59 because I was hoping to get 5,400 for it. And 121,000 miles. So these are the images that I took. You can see they're a lot better than the guy who I bought it from. You can see the tires are nice and shine. The headlights are nice and clean. I took it during sundown, which is a really good time to take the photo. It just makes the car look a lot better. So I take angles from like almost every single part. So here are some of the photos. You can see the black plastic parts nice and black. The tires are shiny. Everything looks clean. And then I take a picture of the interior, and you can see I changed the shift knob, just made it look a lot cleaner. Everything on the interior is clean. I could have vacuumed. That was one thing that I didn't do, but I should have vacuumed it and made it look a lot cleaner. And then here's pictures of the back, and that's pretty much it. I uploaded a few photos, and then I'll show you my description. So I just made it a quick little description that says clean title, how many miles it has, cold AC, new tires. I didn't purchase the new tires, but when I bought the car, the guy had mentioned that they were new and the thread looked good, so I just added that in there. And then I kind of give a quick explanation of why I'm selling it, just saying that I just need it gone. I'm asking 59,000 or best offer. You never want to be firm because you want people always want to negotiate and get a good price, so let them negotiate. So Kelley Blue Book has it valued at 65, so you can put that too, just so people know they're getting a good deal, and that helps drive more messages to you and more people to look at your car. And so this was the only listing I put, and I only put it on OfferUp because I wanted to just test out what kind of offers I got. But I was originally going to list it on the weekend and put it on Facebook and Craigslist and all platforms because the weekend is when you get most messages. But that's not really how it turned out. I just listed it on a Tuesday, and I'll explain to you how the deal sort of went and how I ended up selling it. I bought this car for 37, and my goal was to sell it for 5,400. What I did actually was I listed it for $5,900. And that leaves me some negotiation room. So when somebody offers me, they offer me 5,006 and I get more than what I wanted, right? But something funny happened where I can show you the messages. I listed it on OfferUp. I got a couple people interested, and the second guy I showed it to was willing to pay full price for the car, the full $5,900. And if I sold it at that price, I would make $2,200 in profit off this single deal. So the only issue that ended up happening with this deal was that he was actually from South Korea, and he couldn't get the funds transferred until 2 to 3 business days. I was in no rush to sell this car, so for me, it actually made more sense to both of us to just take a deposit and then hold the car for him, because that way I don't have to keep showing it to people and he doesn't have to keep looking for another car, and I know I just sold the car for full asking price. So what I ended up doing was, I'll show you the contract. I texted him, "Hey, do you want to make a deposit?" He said, "Yes, I do." And then I basically made a contract on the fly, which I can share with anyone here that needs it. And what I actually did was I gave him 3 days to take his $500 deposit back. After 3 days, it's non-refundable. And the reason I did that is because, one, I'm canceling a lot of other appointments with people that want to look at the car and potential buyers. So in order to be fair to me, I'm losing, if he decides after a few days that he doesn't want the car anymore, I just lost all that clientele that could have bought the car. Now the car did sell the next day after I listed it, technically, because that's when I got the deposit and it technically sold. But from there, we made $2,200. I have a screenshot or some photos of the cash that I got, and that was pretty much it. That's all I really did, and I made $2,200 profit. It was still within, I believe the whole process took about 2 weeks, so not bad. Alright guys, so I try to make this video just nice, quick, and simple. I don't want to go too nitty gritty on every single detail, because some of the details are really boring, like washing the car and all that. Like, there's really not much to it. It's a very quick 3-step process. We found the deal, cleaned it up, relisted it. That's all I do, and I mean, there's a lot of money to be made that way. So if you're interested in more car flips, in my opinion, the simple way, and you have any questions, you can leave something in the comments. I'll answer it. And if you are interested in more car flips like that and you want to learn more, go ahead and hit subscribe, because I'm going to be making a lot more of these videos. I'm going to try to flip like 1 to 2 cars. Now, this isn't my main stream of income. It's just kind of something I do on the side. So I'm mostly wanting to do it just for YouTube content and showing people how they can get a really, in my opinion, again, the best side hustle that you can do. And I want to show the easiest way to do that here on YouTube. So I'll be documenting some of my old flips, and then I'll be documenting some of my new flips that I'm currently buying, and I'm still doing this today. So really good side hustle. So go ahead and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.